never light a cigar that way.
You it's the Shadow Smokers Legion, fun, family, and smoke. Rockin' with Phoenix Fresh rhymes, they stronger than no. About to break it off with the illest of crews, led by the man Tony Wang, making his vision come true. Now let me take you on a ride. We got love for cigars, from the east to the west, only the brightest of stars. I screen in the scene, little guy with the shop, shadow gazing around. You know where they gonna stop. Cigar mechanic don't panic when he's repping his brand. For Vascarillo and more, smooth as sticks in the land. Hashimoto's around, jumping live in the chats. Asian orange and more, his button's famous and fat. Cigars, pipes, whiskey, coffee, and more. Turbo jetting around, Tim with the dopest of pours. What's that? Huh? One wheel and reviews? Martin in the house, sharing the latest smoke news. Need to pick me up? Get to Southeast US. Bob and Chief in the mix, you know they saying God bless. We got that journey, voyage, private blends for the crew. Celebrating with coins, repping that dope swag too. Now I'm about to sign off, you know it's time for that audit. Light up the group with my post, you know I'll rock with the socket. But remember y'all, Legion it lives with a passion. From a man in the shadows, ayo, the source house assassin. So cut it, light it, love the smoke from your region. After all we connect, it's through the power of Legion.
Okay. I don't know if you want to do that. It's gonna hurt everybody's ear. Anybody who's gonna have headphone on is gonna have their ear blown out. Anyways, hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. It is Saturday, and I am pain and sore. I mean, here's the thing. I spent the day. My car hasn't been washed since May 1st. So pretty much what, half a year that hasn't been washed. And finally, today I was changing the tires. I figured I changed the tire, I might as well wash the tires. And I got the tires out. The tire and rim. And I finally washed it. And then I go, you know what? I have this thing here. I might as well wash some stuff off the car. Wash off the car. Took like 3 hours to get all those nasty stuff, or majority of it, off the car. And right after that, I took my wife out. So I'm like in pain. Like, you know how your muscle and body catches up after a certain amount of time of exercise? It's all caught up. It's all caught up. And now I'm in like super pain. Super pain is it. So we have Sherry, we have Albert, we have Martin and James today. Still no Hashimoto, I guess. And we are smoking this Laranja Azulejo. Azulejo. So, and I know the coin check right here. There you go. Let's see. I don't know where I put my stuff. Huh? You don't have what?
Yeah, I don't have that.
You know, it's funny because I asked Michael the day that he was posting out. So was that Wednesday? I already got it today. So, all right. Let's try it. So, pretty cool. I do like the blue Laranja band. I don't know how I feel about the foot band because I figure that if you got
So is that like a blueberry?
I don't know, but yeah, I don't really like these foot bands. I feel like if you gotta put a foot band, actually make one and print it. So we'll see. This allergy is killing me. I'm telling you, like, you know, I know people said winter what allergy. I'm telling you, there are things that's making me sneeze. I'm not running nose and stuff.
We're in fall.
Huh?
So we're in the fall.
Yeah.
Allergies are everywhere.
Like, you know, this like last minute crap flying all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, spring and fall is when my allergies start messing with me.
I'm going to the beach tomorrow.
You going to the beach tomorrow? Is it gonna be warm enough?
It's gonna be 84 here tomorrow,
Hey,
so I'm going to
there
the
you
beach
go.
tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Nice.
yeah!
I don't know how that
Bitches.
works. I'm having a hoodie on, and Sherry's like, you know, beach day tomorrow.
Life's a beach. Yeah. So.
Life is a beach, James. Thank you.
All right, so okay.
Val, Jerry, did you see Val's swimming pool?
What talking about?
What?
Did you see Val's swimming pool?
I did. I'm jealous. Jealous as hell.
Yeah. I figured
There's
you
no
would.
sand on a swimming pool.
All right, let's see.
Like that, Martine?
Do what?
You like that?
You know, I don't know
What
who
did it
gave
make-
this to me.
What does it make you feel at home?
Somebody gave this to me. I can't remember who it was.
About
It's
500.
the Club
Probably not
500.
me.
I want to say I got this in Arizona, but I can't remember.
He's not gonna like it. Martine likes nothing. He
Oh,
likes
come
nothing.
on now.
Nothing. He likes
Come on
nothing.
now.
So
I wasn't
okay.
asking if you like your cigar. I was asking if you like what I'm holding up.
Except White Castle. He likes White Castle.
I love White Castle. See, this has a Mexican sound in this wrapper.
No, tell us what's in
Yes.
the glitzer glass.
If you've ever seen the review that I did on the original Viva La Vida, you would know if I like this or not.
Okay.
I'm just waiting
But
on
he
the
likes
axe to
White
fall.
Castle though. Me and
I'm just waiting
Martine
on the axe
love
to
White
drop off,
Castle.
man.
White Castle.
I'm kind of mad I didn't get one of the White Castle Scottsdale shirts.
I'm kind of mad
Yeah,
at you
me
guys.
too.
None of you
Me
guys
too,
brought me a White
Martine.
Castle burger.
We ate that
Talking
twice.
about White
Me and
Castle,
Martine
all I
was
remember
in
is
there.
all I remember is you guys left a brother behind.
Yeah, we watched it twice.
Twice.
All right, so I want to give a big shout out to Wob, who is now a part of the Discord chat. So big shout out to Wob. He is William B. So
What
he's
up,
now
William
started
B?
his
You know, I
90
was-
days
I was
today.
this close. Like I was looking at his first account. And I was this close today. I was like, wait, 2 days no response. I'm about to kick him. And then he goes,
He
yeah, that
couldn't-
was
he
yeah.
couldn't- Yeah, he couldn't figure it out, or
Yeah.
something's happened with his account.
Yeah, I was that close. I was like, who? I was like, maybe I warned somebody first. Who invited him? One of those things. And I was like, I'm about to kick him.
Bless his heart.
But yes, welcome. So this cigar peppery right now. It's got dark and Ecuadorian Sumatra, a Brazilian Arapiraca.
Murder.
Arapiraca.
Wow.
Brazilian Arapiraca. Yeah, it's definitely
And-
going to have some Brazilian with a name like that because Azulejo means blue in Portuguese. Which also, the Laranja means orange in Portuguese,
Oh,
if you didn't
great.
know that.
So fillers are Nicaraguan and
So you're going to get blue crown in this one.
I am
Did you
probably,
say
yeah, I am
blue
probably gonna get
asshole? Is
yeah,
that what
very peppery blue crayon if that's it, But I do
Yeah.
like the color that they choose because I don't know, like Azul head might be whatever Portuguese for blue, but Azure is like the sky, and then that's like a sky blue.
Yeah.
So
Albert,
Huh?
So
Albert,
I
give
actually
me the-
like the color choice they made because like they had like almost like a sky looking thing on behind the logo, right? So it's kind of like a tapered, turning darker and darker blue as it goes. Yes, Sherry.
What's up, Albert?
hey Shelly, how you doing?
I'm good, man.
Hey, James.
Hey,
Is it too early to be drunk right now? Okay, so
I'm drunk right now.
that's okay.
Hey,
It's
that's
Saturday.
okay. We
It
love
is
you.
okay. It's Saturday, so
We
you don't
love
have to
you,
work
Sarah.
tomorrow. Boom, there it is.
Corona, Robusto, Toro, and Gordo. I think this one is supposed to be Robusto, but it's like box price. It's box price. Not round.
yeah, that's cool.
So yeah,
That's the
little guy
Toro
cigar
version,
shop
or-
got it here, quick enough for me
That's-
to smoke it. 'cause
That's
I
the
want to smoke
Toro
it.
or the Robusto? That's the
That's a
Robusto,
Robusto.
right?
That's a Robusto. I asked for
Yeah,
Robusto.
cool.
Hold on, let me. I can look at what he packed. Packing slip.
I
This
ordered a
is
5-pack of them.
a Robusto box press, 5.5 by 54 box press.
Oh, there we go. That's good.
Yes.
I ordered a 4-pack of those from Michael.
Yeah. So he sent it over to me quick. So I got it.
You gotta have some new Asian orange. You know?
Also, I got some these big sky cigars.
Ooh, I got some of those too. I ordered that sample pack.
The sample pack. That's what I got too.
Yes.
I'll be smoking
me
it
too.
next week.
Oh my god! I ordered the same thing as Tony.
Yeah.
There you
This
go.
box is totally destroyed,
Wow.
but you know, I'm just gonna pretend it's not. Yeah. Here we go.
What are we having? What are we having today, Sherry? What's in the
We're
glitter
having
glass?
an unbanded stick. I don't know what this is.
No, I'm talking about what's in the cup, man. What's
in the cup? What's in the fancy cup? Look,
Yeah, tell you the glitter glass. Yeah.
fancy.
I
Can
also got
cocktail.
the blue Tainos. I'm gonna try it sometime next week.
They don't want me to be great.
They don't want you to wait.
Yeah, I need to get me something too, Sherry, because you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Exactly. Thank you. That's why I love James. That's why I love him.
What happened? I'm so lost right now. I have no idea what's going on. But that's okay. I'm only here to smoke.
Me and James know what's going on.
Yeah.
It is
You
peppery.
can't
This
drink
cigar
all
is
day
peppery.
unless you start in the morning. Thank you.
Yep, that's it.
This cigar is very peppery.
Is 3 o'clock in the morning still morning? Is it still night?
Well, you call it 3 o'clock in the morning,
It's
so
morning.
it is morning.
It's morning for you. It's morning for you, James.
Yeah. Uh-oh,
Hey, you got pizza. Send some my way too. I need one here.
I love
Hey,
pizza.
hey, we talk about this.
Yeah,
Hey,
pass them out.
oh
I mean,
no, come
on.
on.
Pizza.
What do we say about pizzas?
He's supposed to pass
Pizza,
it
pizza.
out.
You're supposed to pass it around.
Supposed to pass
Yeah,
it
they brought
around, man.
pizza.
Hey, hey, Michael.
What's up, Micah?
Little
Cigar
guy.
twin, baby.
Michael, don't leave her hanging.
Thank you.
Wait. What's going on, Michael? You look like you're in a really bad mood.
I just woke up.
Sherry,
Are
tell
you
me,
the type that wakes up grumpy?
tell me what looks good. Tell
Could
me
be
what
fucking with
looks
my
good
cigar
to you,
twin.
Sherry.
Could be. And I've had a
What
lot
should I
of food
drink?
tonight.
Hey,
Yeah.
there you go.
What should I go for, Sherry?
So, okay, from the
Lord
what
Jesus,
y'all
let
what
me
y'all
see.
have shown us, from what you guys have shown us of that cigar, without the foot band, it looks on screen. It looks very similar to the Oscuro, like the band.
Yeah, it's just the
Is it
blue.
different in
That blue
person?
on the logo. That's what you can tell. That's it.
Oh, okay, because I can't tell that there's blue
Well,
on it from my
there's
side.
blue right on the logo. The Laranja
Oh,
is blue
okay.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only difference. So, I'm trying to see if there's any other information. I'm tasting this. It's very peppery. It's almost like powdery peppery.
Okay. Are you wondering about what it's made out of or what?
I just
Yes.
read what's made out of earlier, but that doesn't mean anything to me, right? So like the Brazilian, whatever that thing's called.
I'm gonna smoke it tomorrow. Tell me what it is, Michael.
Okay. It's got a Brazilian Arapiraca binder, an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, and then it's got fillers from every growing region of Nicaragua.
Okay.
Martine's
What about
gonna hate it.
Brazilian? Oh, it's not the Brazilian. Okay.
Yeah, Arapiraca binder. Yeah,
So what's you said it's some Sumatran wrapper?
Sumatra wrapper.
Okay.
Martine's gonna hate it.
It's got these a little bit
You ever had
weird,
this?
not
You ever had
funky
this, Sherry?
wood taste to it.
I have not. What is it?
It's rum Macron. It is
Do it,
rare
James. Do it.
proof. 20 years,
If
age
it's
20
rare,
years.
do it. If it's rare, you
Age,
should do it.
age 20 years.
Well, that's not as old as us, but do it anyway.
Yeah.
So the
Michael.
cigar,
Martine's not gonna like that cigar, by the way.
I think Martine is going to love it.
I don't
I might
know. I mean,
love it. I might
it's
love it.
woodsy. It's woodsy, but it's not like oak woodsy. It's like a weird woodsy. It's like a musty.
I like woodsy.
It's got peppery to it. It's got
Is
pepper.
it like a bitter?
He only
Is it
likes
bitter?
White Castle.
You say musty, but is it like a bitter mustiness?
No.
Okay.
It smells like if you take a apple peel and burn it.
Oh, that sounds pretty good, actually.
So it has that char to it, but it reminds me of apple.
Okay.
It reminds me of apple.
Hey, Sherry, fancy box.
Fancy schmancy. I can't stand you.
My time has like 5 minutes to go and dinner is served. Dinner? Oh yeah, right now it's 6 o'clock somewhere else, right? So.
Cheers.
Oh, well, apparently because I ate dinner 6 hours ago.
Oh my god.
Cheers, drinking buddies.
Cheers.
Cheers. I don't have a drink. I'll cheers to you with my Topo Chico. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Topo Chico, nobody.
Yeah, buddy.
Murder burger.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
understand the
Nobody
murder
likes
burger
Topo
comment.
Chico except Martine. Thank you, Jesus.
Am I supposed to
Okay.
understand the murder burger comment? I don't think I
Murder
am.
burger. What?
Yeah, there was a comment. Somebody made a comment saying the murder burger.
Murder burgers.
I've never tried a murder burger, so I don't know.
Oh, that's Innocent Sense. Okay. So I want to give a big shout out to Innocent Sense. I was on a live show with him and a couple of his buddies. That was a good show. It's scheduled to go live either tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow is what he said. So you'll see me. I'm going to promote it on my channel or on my my Facebook group and my, whatchamacallit, my page. So if you guys follow my page, you'll see that.
Your YouTube
It'll be
channel,
cool.
Instagram, and Facebook, and
It wasn't on my YouTube channel, but we'll definitely, I'll definitely share it on my side.
It's
so
a
you guys
New
can
York
watch
way of saying White Castle. You know, I have never heard anybody from New York mention White Castle. So you know,
White
I didn't
Castle?
know. I'm in the East Coast. I have never heard of that slang. Okay, I'm in Massachusetts. I've never heard of that saying. So
Oh, okay. For burgers, you can't
How?
stop
How have you
eating.
not?
That's probably what he means.
ding, dinner just went off. Bye, bye, cowboy.
That's a big New York thing, apparently.
For burgers, you can't stop eating. Really? You know?
They're pretty fucking good, right?
Yeah,
Sarah?
thanks.
They are
Thanks,
fucking good.
Martin.
Tell 'em,
Thanks for letting me
Martin.
know. Yeah.
They're fucking delicious.
Yeah,
Shut up.
Yeah, Martin. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I really
Shut up.
appreciate that for you to bring me.
I don't know if they can beat. I don't know if they can beat Fuddruckers. Okay.
They get fucking beat by the record.
I've never
Yes,
had
they
fun
can.
with it, so I can't say.
And then Michael's my cigar twin. He's not my burger twin. Okay.
Jersey.
Fuddruckers is so fresh, fresh they grind the beef right
Hey,
there.
hey, hey.
So
Why you-
William B.
No, they
William
don't.
B.
That's a
We
lie.
have a meme.
That's lies. The lie.
No, it's not.
William B. We have a small Legion meet in famous smoke in 2 weeks.
Oh,
If you
that's
want to
right.
show up there too. It's very close to you. It's only like an hour. Because 30
I
minutes
told him
later
that
you're in the
he's
bathroom.
welcome. I told him even if he's on probation, he's still welcome to the meet.
Yeah,
so
you
it
can
ain't
come
that-
to the meet. There's nothing that's gonna stop you from going to a meet. I mean, literally, what we gotta do, we're gonna go to Famous Cigar. Says, hey, the Shadow Smokes Legion only. Anything that coming through the door, you would kick him out of it. No, that doesn't happen. So,
It doesn't happen yet.
I have to say, this cigar has a really good draw. It has
Not
the draw
yet.
I like. It has that draw I like. Very, very. Let's just go right through. Kind of like, not necessarily as loose as a straw, but it's like the way I like it. But the cigar doesn't feel like a little bit strong. It feels like maybe starts at a medium. Maybe starts at a medium.
Yeah.
Okay, how much Star Anus has it?
Start
Yeah.
anise.
Did I again?
He said
Yeah,
star
we-
anise.
Start.
Never mind. That's after show talk.
Oh, so I guess it's peppery, and it's still very peppery after that. Usually goes away, right? But it didn't go away.
Yeah, you're already in the first third, so
It is woodsy. It's got a little bit of. Would you call that earthiness? It's kind of weird. It's powdery.
Does it have orange?
No. Definitely not.
No.
the Oscuro doesn't have either. So
So what it's got, though, because of that blue band, it's got an extremely distinct blueberry note.
Blueberry note.
That
There you go.
bullshit.
that nobody will
I
get.
call bullshit.
No, there is not.
Bullshit.
For in Martine's speech, blue crayon.
Yes, sir.
Blue crayon. Yeah.
It does have a bitter Twizzler-ish note.
Okay.
Like the red Twizzlers.
No, the black
Probably
Twizzlers.
it's probably a acai berry.
It's the black Twizzlers, like a charred
So
note to it.
that's licorice.
But it's not sweet enough to be licorice.
The acai berry.
So like Jägermeister.
No, Jägermeister, not as thick as Jägermeister.
That's what she said.
Oh. Yes, Albert.
What about the acai berry? Maybe it's that.
Acai.
Acai,
Yeah.
acai berry.
I do. I
Yeah.
said the same thing for the longest time. I thought it was acai, and I went somewhere that like that's acai. I was like, oh,
Yeah, it's acai.
oh.
Acai.
It's indigenous.
I
You gotta
said
pronounce it indigenous way, you know?
I say
No,
acai.
no. I know.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
acai.
doing that.
I'm American. I can pronounce it how I need to.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
Texan, so
me
I say
too.
how I read it. Like caramel.
This cigar
Okay.
reminds me a lot of another cigar, and I just cannot remember what it is. But it's got that same note to it, but more peppery. But it's got this hollow flavor afterward. So you get the flavor and you get air. I don't know if that makes any sense. So you get flavor, you get pepper, you get this woody note, and then you get this like a char note, and then you get that semi licorice, and then you get air. Like just no flavor. Just you felt air went through and then no flavor.
So is that pepper just making it feel like it's like hot, like it's drawing hot?
No, it's like a powdery pepper. So I would say it's
Like,
white pepper,
if
not
you got
black
some-
pepper.
If you got some fine ground, like, well, because I'm still at the beginning, some fine ground like black pepper, and it hits your tongue, and then when you retro it, it's got a little bit of the tingle in your nose.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about.
But
That
it's
makes
not
sense.
as pungent as black pepper. I feel like it's got a, that's gritty to it. It feels like white pepper. You know what I'm saying? Like powdery taste.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, you just hatched an idea.
What?
I got the perfect idea for a new cigar. It's going to be called the LTOC, like that other cigar. And so it'll be a cigar that the idea is that this tastes like a different cigar. And
Well,
you'll
the
never
thing
tell-
about cigar is that it's always got to
Yeah.
remind you of another
One
cigar.
something. Right. That's the whole point. That's the beauty of it. Like,
Yeah.
you don't tell them what it's like on the other cigar, and then people are going to be trying to figure out what it's like. Yeah.
Dude, I love that. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I love that idea.
LTOC, bro.
It's so awesome because it's like you piss people off so bad. Be like, yeah, it's like another one. Which one? I don't know, but it's like another cigar.
It's like that other cigar, right? You don't know what it is, but yeah. It's kind of Steve Saget-ish, ain't it?
Okay,
Mhm.
so pepper does come down just a little bit, and then you get more of that licorice, almost cherry, but licorice flavor, almost cherry.
Yeah.
But you still get that air. What? Why am I getting
Fruity,
air?
woodsy, peppery.
You're getting the air because it's box press, man.
Speaking of air, there's something in the air.
Oh my, that pepper.
No, really, man. A box press is
Thank God for air.
always a good draw, right? So
That pepper on my nose. Oh my god, it burns.
Val had that cigar the other day. Yeah.
Oh, it burns. Okay.
Was he talking about the LTOC, Michael, or is he talking about?
Yeah.
Don't make that a thing. Don't try to make that a thing.
Don't try to make
Dude.
that a thing.
Dude, that'll print money for Michael and I. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Little Guy Cigar Shop's gonna come out with a cigar, LTOC.
Do it. Do it. Do it as a
Dude.
house blend. Do it as a house blend.
It's so
It makes
awesome.
perfect sense,
That's
right? It makes
funny.
perfect sense as a house
That
blend.
is funny. Now that would be funny if you release something like that.
LTOC. Yeah.
Do that
That's the
zebra
other
one.
cigar.
Do the zebra one. You have like LTOC 1, LTOC 2. Yep.
Okay, it's actually closer to a medium plus.
No, I'll put it the right way now.
It's closer to a medium plus, I think. In terms of strength on this.
Yeah, it's a medium, for sure.
I'm about to save this episode.
Yeah, because otherwise you forget your idea.
It just feels gritty though. It feels like very like a sandpaper. It feels.
Yeah,
But you already gave the idea to Michael, so it's not your idea anymore.
It's got like an earthy grittiness.
Right? It's got that. It's not a bad cigar.
It's got Espinosa's consistent spice to it that they have in like everything.
Is it got like a nitty gritty?
A little bit of that nitty gritty.
Get down to a nitty gritty.
Oh damn!
I was the only one that had the hat on right tonight, so there you go.
I have to wait on mine to get here to be able to know if you guys are telling the truth.
All right. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
It's only a matter of time, James.
Yeah, I know.
Val wants a 5-pack of that, like the other cigar.
Cute little Ash.
Oh, it's so cute.
So cute. Pinch his little cheeks.
Yeah, that would be really. It'll be a LCGS LTOC.
We'll see. Everything's gonna be an acronym.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, you've already got the STFU, so might as well. Or the no, leave me the hell alone.
It's definitely a different cigar. I wouldn't like, but it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of weird, that texture. The other Laranja doesn't really do that to me. This one does. Like, it feels really good. Like,
Yeah, the Oscuro has got a little bit more smoothness, even with the spice.
Really?
This does not. Yeah.
this bites a little bit.
Thank you, Alfred.
I think this will be like cigar that something like people who like those pepper bombs, people who like, I don't know, maybe Hashimoto, that kind of people will like it.
Hashimoto. When I tried it, I tagged Hashimoto on it that day, and I was like, dude, this is so something you will love.
Yeah, this is something more toward the Hashimoto wheelhouse.
Yeah, see, like Tony, if you would have been like, I want a box of this, like I would have been like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you should get a box.
Right. I was like, I looked at it and I was like, those wrappers listed on there. I was like, I don't know if I like it, because I like more smooth cigar with more transition. This is more like a lot of flavor, a lot of like punch you in the face on a really nice small package kind of thing.
So it sounds like that's going to be a good cigar to age. What do you think, Michael?
I would say so. It'll probably smooth it a little bit, and then the different Vitolas you smoke a little differently. The Toro doesn't have as much spice kick for as long. This one does, and then the Corona Gorda, it's a little more balanced out.
Okay.
So I'd
What
say
size
like
is the Corona Gordo?
it's a 6x46,
Okay.
and then this is a 5.5x54, and then the Toro's a 6x52.
Okay. So if you didn't know, if everybody watching didn't know, you can purchase these at littleguyscigarshop.com.
I mean, not you can purchase,
got
it's you
mine
should
today.
purchase. Like I said, I asked Michael the afternoon of Wednesday, and I got it today. Was it afternoon Wednesday? Or was it after the Thursday?
I sent it to you the day that I had them up,
Here,
or
let
the
me
day
see.
after, whatever it was.
I can find out.
I sent it out on Thursday.
Yeah, I got it today,
I ordered Thursday, got mine today.
and I forgot to remind you to put one of the coins in there again.
Damn it! You got the ashtray though.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
My wife's like, "Why do you need another ashtray? Just give that away." I was like, "No, this is the one that I have to keep."
Yeah, those are not widely available.
You know, those are from the event. I was like, I'm gonna keep that because it's from the event. You know, even if I don't use it, I'm gonna leave it on my dining table. So I just left it on my dining table. Yeah, I already throw the box away. Usually, I'm a hoarder, so I will keep box for everything. Thinking that I might give away in the future.
Did you just say you're a whore? What
Hoarder,
did you say?
hoarder.
He's a Davidoff whore, and he's a hoarder of, exclusive items.
Oh,
Right.
thank you for clarifying that.
I keep boxes of everything that I own, and basically, thinking that one day I might pass it on to someone else because I might not use it, you know. But that ashtray, I literally just took the box and just tossed it.
A pimp? Isn't that like a hoarder?
Daddy.
You know, is that like a herder? You know, a hoarder?
Wow.
James, I don't have alcohol today. I don't have that energy.
I do.
Okay.
Y'all ready? You're not ready for it.
I'm
I'm
in
sure
a
you
lot
got
of pain.
something in the house. I'm sure you got something in your house. So
No, I'm in a lot of pain.
get
I know
it.
that I'm gonna eat. I gotta after the show. I have to go eat a painkiller, so I can't drink. That's why.
Wait a minute. What is wrong with you? Why didn't you go to the doctor today? Is the first
No, I
question.
supposed to go to the doctor today to want an annual
And?
body check. Annual body check. So,
They made sure he still had a body.
huh?
They made sure he still had a body.
Yeah. You know,
Still
check
there.
my blood. No, make sure this. You know, draw the blood
physical.
to see if like mathematics come out. You know, they don't.
No, you just went for a physical.
Did mathematics come out when they draw your blood?
Yeah.
Full of numbers.
Yeah, you know, you get those like square root signs falling out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I skipped it again.
What the fuck?
What's up, Quakes?
It's like I was saying, I was washing my car. It took 3 hours to wash all this nasty stuff off. And because I don't usually do exercise, after washing that, I'm in the whole hell of a pain. Like my leg hurt.
I would have been
hurt.
too, actually.
So like my whole body hurt.
I'm like 20 years older than you, though. So.
No, but that's the thing. So knowing that later on I'll need Advil or some sort of painkiller, I can't drink right now because if I drink right now, medication is not gonna work well. So I can't drink right now.
Pinkies up. Pinkies up.
Yeah.
Wax
down.
wax on, wax off. Wax
I just
on.
picked up a box of Peppermint and fruit and they look guys
Wax
got
up.
great price and
Pinkies
service.
up. Pinkies
Hey
up.
Quake.
Pinkies up.
So you guys know that I already decided not to use that, Robusto box. So I actually buy 2 Robustos from little guys cigar shop so that I can smoke it later. What happens when you want to keep stuff and you're like, damn it, I have a whole box of cigars and I'm not gonna smoke.
Matt Hashimoto knows how you feel.
Yeah, he will understand what it is. Yeah, right? So
I'm gonna smoke mine and just keep the empty box after I'm finished.
no, I'm gonna keep the box as is. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll just take it out and smoke it with everyone. But I don't know what to do with it yet.
I don't have that kind of money to just leave the cigars.
If you
separate.
want that kind of sentimentality to it, that'd be the one to age. That box would be.
Yeah, it's gonna be aged. It's gonna be aged. Also, the infused cigar is almost done. It's like 1/4 with weight left for it to absorb. After it's done, packing it up and send it out.
Spectacle, testicles, wallet, and watch, and all that. Good word.
Ooh, Wilson, go for it.
What's it? What did I miss? Nothing, right?
Wilson's telling Quakes off. At Q, you got a box of LTOC from LGCS.
Yeah.
Yes. Dude, I love it. So that would be the one where if we could ever get the original Filthy Viking blend, that would so be cool to do.
That would be.
You know who
All
to
the
call.
LTOC.
You know exactly who to call, and they'll probably
Yes,
give
I
it to you.
do.
That's the thing.
That would be the LTOC, right?
Yeah.
Michael, you know exactly which brand to call to
Michael?
find it.
You got to do it.
But that would probably
You gotta
step on
do
a
it.
lot of toes, though.
It would.
No.
That's not something that I really want to do.
It's not something you have to tell anybody ever.
You
that-
don't
Yeah,
have
that's
to tell
just
anybody,
the
but people will find
LTOC.
out very quickly. So
Why? How would they find out very quickly?
by watching this
Michael don't
episode.
Ain't nobody gonna watch this episode.
By the
Okay,
time
so
this happens, this
LTOC
episode would be ancient
Quakes.
history. Only Val would watch it.
So Quakes. LTOC is an acronym that Albert just came up with called Like That Other Cigar, which basically just means a cigar that you're smoking tastes a lot like that other cigar, another blend.
But we don't know what blend it was. It just tastes
We
like
don't
some
know
other
what blend
cigar.
it is.
Be different for everybody. That's what's so beautiful about that.
The thing is that it happens a lot in the industry, though. Everybody will use something
Sure.
very close to another blend. So it's
Yeah.
not like it hasn't been done before. It's just nobody was
Right.
gutsy enough to come out and say, that's actually just another cigar.
It's brilliant. I love it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
yeah.
I
Just
was like,
saying,
how about this?
Michael, you gotta
Yeah.
go to trade shows and you gotta bump into people, and then that's a lot harder to explain when that happens. Just saying,
Thank you, Alfred.
all right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be funny though.
Like, Michael, you know what I'm saying,
And
right?
then-
You gotta bump into people,
Yeah.
and they gotta ask, and that's when it goes. Like, how you gotta explain that?
Hey,
People are gonna be smoking it, and then
watch
you're
the
gonna be like,
episode.
it tastes a lot like that other cigar, doesn't it?
It'd be funny as hell. That's right. Which one? I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
they'd be like, you asshole.
Dude, okay, you know what? No, but in all honesty, that is something that like everybody does, and you may not be able to agree with anybody else because it's
Right.
that way to you. So that's actually a very brilliant thing, but also a very big jab at everybody at the same time.
It
Because
is.
you know when that happens, someone's gonna make a phone call to that guy, and then the guy will say, "Yeah, it is." And that's when
I'm
you have to.
saying that would be. I'm saying it would be funny. I'm not saying it'd be that one, but I'm saying it'd be fun.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
if
I mean,
the
you can
box
also
is
do that
fancy,
with
Tony will
the-
get two. Well, hey, that's the thing. If you have the original box too, I will definitely get two.
See, it could be a montage. The box could be a montage of like a bunch of different cigar boxes.
Hey, I just got another idea, Michael. If you ever found the blend to the Obrigado, you could say the LTOC2. Series 2.
Wait, is Obrigado changed too, or is it still the same blend?
No.
No, it's
Still the
it's a
same,
different
right?
blend as well.
Or the second edition is what he calls it. The first edition. Now it's going to be the second edition.
It's always been first edition.
Yeah, the
I
bands
know,
are still say first edition. But yeah.
LTOC, second edition.
Oh my lord. See, I think he would actually laugh about that.
Probably would,
In
but
a way.
but you know that's a lot of beef to pick, even if you laugh about it.
Right.
Oh man. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but but for little guy, he's got to use the TOO though.
Yeah,
'Cause
two.
That's more fitting. Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, two.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like look who's talking to.
LGOC, LGOC2. I don't know what you do about number 3 though. It's like,
We're
As well.
picking fights here, guys.
Yeah. As good as that idea is, you can see every single iteration is gonna step on someone's toe.
Sure.
Yep. But I mean, like I said,
nobody will know who's.
everybody's.
Nobody will know for sure, you know, if it tastes like my cigar or not.
Yeah. Because I've even mentioned I've
Everybody's
smoked
doing it.
cigars and I've said this tastes a lot like another cigar.
Yeah, but you never come up with this idea, did you, Tom Martin?
No. It's
Well, we
funny.
know
though.
that we know that if something does like the shit does hit the fan, it's Albert's. So we can just
Sure.
toss it to Albert. Albert's idea.
That's right.
Send,
That's right.
send the lawsuits to Albert.
Yeah, the lawyer paper goes to serve to Albert. Serve to Albert.
Oh, yeah.
So I heard that Massachusetts also gotta have congestion fee, and now before it was a New York only. I don't give a shit. But if Boston's gonna have it, I have some beef to pick. I'm like, why am I paying for you to like. I was driving today. I was talking to my wife about that. Why are we paying congestion fee? Like what the congestion tax doesn't do anything. Like when you pay tax, that tax money is expected to do something that reduces the issue, right? So like if you pay real estate tax and stuff like that, that allows the city to function, right? So what is congestion tax gonna do? Like that's like me having a constipation and you say my constipation will go away if you pay me money.
So are they assuming that people won't want to pay it and they'll quit driving or what?
So basically, if you're driving there, you pay a tax, and you know it's like something like New York City. You're not gonna stop anybody from driving in there,
That is so dumb.
right?
And they call this a constipation tax?
No, they call it the congestion tax.
Oh, okay.
But that's
Oh,
the same
same
idea, right? So okay, you're collecting all the tax, but it's not reducing anything. What does the money do? The money had to go to do something. What does that money do?
It's all about getting extra money. It's not really about
Right? So that wouldn't
accomplishing
make
anything.
sense. So what happened to no taxation without representation? So you can't tax on something that you don't represent doing something with.
And you literally live in that state, man.
That was,
originated.
But that was a whole racial issue for that, though.
Hey,
Right?
hey, Tony,
So, yes?
it's time to move to Texas.
No, I don't want to move to Texas. You guys have other taxes, okay? In fact, your
We have-
state is called Texas.
No,
And they have the Cowboys.
Texas is
Go there.
Texas
We
is
don't
the
have-
absolute worst state to live in right now.
We don't have taxes in Texas.
So you don't pay any tax whatsoever.
They have the Cowboys. Don't go there.
All you guys pay.
You pay
You guys
sales
don't
tax, that's
You
it.
don't pay income tax, but you guys do pay tax on everything else.
You pay sales tax.
Cowboys
You pay
are
property
kicking some
tax.
ass right now. What's
So
the
yeah,
Washington
so you
deal?
guys still have tax, just
Fuck
no income
Cowboys.
tax, right? Just no income tax. Everything else you pay.
So like just I touched up my burn on this. Sorry to railroad the conversation for a second. It smelled a lot like a charred wood with steak at the same time.
Oh,
I was saying that earlier. It smells like a piece of apple peel that got burned.
I like it. It's cool. That was neat.
So, and I can't get this band off, so it's gonna destroy it. So.
So yes, I mean, if you saw William Nunnery's post this morning, that was a crema, and I know that for a fact. And then because I've seen enough of those bands, and then on top of that, it's an Espinosa thing, and it's actually I've talked to him about that. It's actually it's the bands. It's not
It's
even
the
the
paper.
glue.
It's
Yeah.
a paper.
Oh, really? Okay, so I saw that post, and I thought if you peel it off closer to where the heat is under the band,
I'm trying. Yeah.
The
I've tried that
problem
a
is
bunch
with
of
the
times.
paper they use absorbs the glue a lot more than any other bands. The other bands are kind of more smooth, so the glue doesn't stick on it as much. But this
Yeah.
one is soaked into the band, so it rips the band. That's a
I think
problem.
Val's like treading on thin water, thin ice on that one, bro.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, James likes steak, and James likes chicken, and James likes pork.
Yeah, I think Val's like creeping out on that ice right now. Say it.
Yeah.
oh, my Sagitano, great.
Uh-oh.
You agree, Michael?
I can't see the comments.
Oh my gosh, you can't see the comments.
Can you see the tunnel?
No, I don't see no tunnel.
Right in the middle. I can hear a whistle.
Do you need a replacement?
No,
Do I need to call somebody and complain?
I'll call you complain later on, but wouldn't be.
Ain't you-
Okay, if you call me complain, I'll call somebody else and complain. And then
Yeah, the
insult
cycle
factor.
starts right that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I've
would
been
just-
I've been doing a lot of work, right? So I mean, I'm doing a lot of work during the day. That's why I see you guys on the chat all the time. I see James, I see Albert, I see Val, I see Jeff in the chat room, Discord chat room. And I was like, I've seen them chatting, but I can't join because I'm doing a lot of work. And like doing a lot of work, that's one thing. But I'm like looking at all this like stupid law being passed as part of those like I don't know the infrastructure plan thingy. It's so dumb. I was looking at one that says they want to track every single transaction over $600, and that
They
pisses me off.
want yeah, they want to take and they want the IRS to be able to see every debit card transaction that you make, so they can track everything, so they can account for taxes no matter what.
Yeah,
and
but like that's the thing.
income.
If I put in the bank, I already pay tax on it.
I don't get it. It's just they're slowly trying to creep to be able to get a nationwide sales tax for online sales that they're trying to do.
But isn't that, if that was the case, right? Why don't they just have their own system of tax? Just don't make everybody pay tax like processing anymore. Just go through their system, right? If you want to track every single transaction, you then make a system everybody had to use. Right?
Tony, don't try to solve that problem, bro.
So
That idea sounds worse than the other one.
no, but then that just means like no one will use their system and people will just start paying cash, because $600 transaction I would not use banking. I'll literally not use any U.S. banking.
Then they'll charge you for money.
So it's dumb. I mean, I'm in one of those tier where they will want to charge extra tax on, which is retarded when I look at it. But
Then they'll charge you for money.
yeah,
it still seems like more of taxing the middle class and poor than taxing the.
yeah, because
Freaking
if you like, here's the thing: if you are average American, you will have transactions that require $600 or more, including your rent.
Oh yeah. Oh
Right?
yeah.
But like, if you are like a higher tier, 10 grand and more is normal. So why would you look at 600? You look at 10 grand, which already happened, right? They already keep every transaction over 10 grand. So I was like, that will actually drive me not to use U.S. bank anymore. So,
Yeah, my
I'm
bank
pretty
is
pissed
even
about
sending
that
out
lately.
emails.
So we got the congestion tax that doesn't even make sense, and we got and they are trying to run a pilot program where they will charge you tax based on the use of your car by mileage.
Yeah, I've heard about that. That is 100,000% California and New York idea right there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna ever happen in Texas, but if it's a federal thing, that will happen.
But they're trying to make it like an emission tax is what they want it to
So
be.
why would I pay for that? I mean, I already paid to have my car, right? I already paid tax to use my car. So why am I being taxed again to use my car?
Because they're trying to get people to not use their cars.
I mean, I could see that for people who drive electric cars, but I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, but then I just think of this way: the person that's gonna harm the most is truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The trucking industry. Everything it's gonna make everything more expensive because now truck has to pay.
Yeah, California's trying to pass things where they want to outlaw certain a diesel that is a certain age or older. They don't want them there anymore.
But it doesn't help. Like, Michael, you post a picture of some U.S. truck that's gigantic. I mean, that's new. It still will eat a lot of gas, and doesn't change anything. New car doesn't
your
mean
average.
necessarily.
Their average on that thing on the highway, if they were to use it on the highway, is about 10 miles a gallon, maybe 8. Right? That's what I said. Me driving, it's not even hardly any mileage in that yard. That thing's idling around. That was 55 gallons in 6 days that thing used, at about 8 hours a day of use.
That's a lot of gasoline.
That's a lot of freaking diesel, man.
Over here in Germany, we've got like a little sticker that has to be on the windshield that says whether it's red, green, or yellow, depending on what kind of emission standard that the car meets. And they have rules in the middle of cities that you can't drive into the middle of the city with your car if you don't have a green sticker.
Oh wow!
Because they think that the exhaust does not move from the outside of the city in towards the window.
Just stays in one spot.
Yeah, somebody didn't go to science class. Someone didn't go to science class. The law of diffusion.
But everybody has to freaking pay to buy this little freaking sticker to stick in their window,
So dumb. Then doesn't that mean that they can just buy fake stickers?
Yeah, because they think that if they do that, then less cars will be driving in the city.
But what is the difference between
the CO2 emissions will go down in the cities?
But the city needs people. The city needs people. the city
Right.
cannot function with just people in the city.
No, they
need
want you to
people
they
out
want
of
you
the
to
city.
park your car outside of outside of these areas. If your car is yellow or red, they
No,
want
but that's the thing. That's gonna
park
keep me from
outside
going
and
to a city.
drive into and use the buses and stuff to get into the
Well,
middle
bus
of the
is
city.
not car. Buses have what kind of sticker? Buses should have even worse stickers.
We've got some electric buses and most of our buses run off gas now, so
Yeah, but
the
that
emissions
so like
the emissions, the
generating
emissions not
power doesn't ruin the environment. Is that what you're saying?
well less emissions. Okay.
I don't know. I would they wanted to make it so that by 2030 or something like that, 2035, that they will be all electric car. I highly doubt that. I will stop driving
No,
if the car has
it
to be
won't
electric.
happen because we can't produce enough. We can't not produce enough electricity right
Exactly.
now to.
We'll end up like China. You have to have no power 15 hours a day.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Look at China right now. China cannot produce enough electricity without using coal.
But
Just
that's
without
but that's the thing.
electric
That's different
cars.
though. That's
Without
different.
electric cars.
That's
I know,
different
but
though.
without
They
electric cars.
they
And
primary
everybody
way of
electric cars.
doing their power is coal. They have no other source.
I know, but like I said, is you use even if they swap that over to nuclear or whatever, and they still use all of their sources just to power the factories and stuff. And there's no extra power left over to charge up everybody's car.
Yeah, and it's really funny. The city that got hit the most, that has the most day without power, is actually the town or the city that has negative consumption, which means they produce more electricity than they use by 22%. So they have 80% excess of energy and they have no power.
And they really do believe that they're going to be able to stop the global warming thing if they stop emissions. It's already in motion, people. It's not going to stop. It's going to keep getting worse.
I think people forget, like Earth has at one time went through a stage called Ice Age.
Yeah, I was going to say once that got put in motion, and it happened, years and years ago. Once that got put in motion, it was already in motion. There was no going back.
It's almost like one of those like skin product makes you younger by 20 years. You don't make anybody younger.
We can't put the glaciers back, in the frozen. They're already melting.
We could try.
Already melted
we could
away.
try. Have some companies start making a big gigantic fridge and make some ices, then put it over there.
Yeah, but most of them have already melted completely away. A lot of them, and they're not gonna. You can't put that back. You can't put this. You can't put this thing back in the jar, man. It's out.
It's my favorite saying. You can't put the shit back in the horse.
Yeah.
So there was a lot like older mechanics, and I didn't understand, but when I was younger. But all this stuff makes more sense now, because everything was always they're always trying to make new laws and rules and stuff, right? So everything they used to implement was the solution to pollution is dilution, because that's when they started doing air pumps and everything. And now in diesels, they're doing this blue death fluid, which is like a bunch of urea and crap that they're dumping in there to make the exhaust hotter so it burns quote unquote cleaner. It just dilutes everything. They're not really solving any sort of issues. They're just trying to dilute everything.
Yeah, if you're using it, it's gonna be there. Just how fast, right?
They do that with BMWs too.
So I don't know. It stresses me out to see the world crumble and then have to see like we're making dumb decisions.
We just had a year where worldwide there was a lot less emissions. Worldwide, I mean, cities were clear. You had clean air.
But that's the problem, though. If everybody stayed home,
it did not make one bit of difference. The ozone hole didn't get any smaller. It didn't change anything, and it's just.
I forgot what movie I watched. There was one movie where everybody is all like technology, so like everyone move around in their car, like their like sofa seat move around. We gotta end up like that, just not go anywhere and end up in couch potato, because we want to save the world.
Yeah.
Social engineering.
Yeah, save them for what? Because our great grandkids instead of our grandkids are gonna have problems.
No, they're not gonna have problems. I mean, the pollution will take another 100+ years to even do anything.
That's why I'm saying our great grandkids or great grandkids are going to have the problem, and not us. I
Well,
mean,
then they should focus on solving the problem that sun one day will explode. They should go deal with that first.
yeah. And
No.
that someday that Yellowstone's going to erupt and just start the next ice age anyway. So
Yeah.
Right.
there's just so many natural disasters waiting to happen that are way overdue on Earth. You know that we're trying to futilely make changes that are just.
And prevention only make it worse. You're delaying it, so it doesn't. It's like a person go out there, and they say all of a sudden he's in the event and he needs to fart, and he's like, I really need to fart, and he just holds it. He's like, I'm not gonna fart right now because it's gonna ruin everybody's party. And then they hold it for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. Finally, you can't hold it anymore. Let one out, and that's much worse than when he had it.
Just like South Park, they had a whole episode about that.
Fart in the cup and then smell it.
Well, no, they were making fun of it. They're like, oh no, because they're trying to figure out why people were spontaneously exploding. It's because they were holding it in, and they're like, just let it out whenever, and then it created all kinds of, pollution issues. Like, you know what? Why don't you guys just do it when you have to? Just a limited a little bit at a time. Going back to how you normally operate.
Wow.
Hey James, I heard Germany's got a new prime minister.
Not yet.
I actually
Is it
like that
looking
prime
like it's
minister
gonna?
because he's pro-Taiwan. Just so you know.
Which one? You talking about Schultz?
The guy. I don't know his name.
Schultz. Well, the thing is, right now they have to make a coalition, and whoever in the Green Party and the Left Party, the ones that got the third and fourth most votes, get together and decide if they want to work with the Conservatives or the Socialists.
Okay.
And so, depending on which one that they decide that they want to form a coalition with to get over 50%, who's going to be the prime minister?
Oh, so they haven't decided yet.
The CDU, which is the Conservatives, and the SDP, the Social Democrats, had the two most votes. Actually, the Social Democrats had the most votes, and CDU was like second.
James, before you go too far,
either one of those can still present the prime minister because they have to see who the other two are going to go vote for.
Okay, James, before we go too far, Sherry, you do know that you're live, right? A lot of those, I'm gonna take a photo shoot of that one because I just saw a really cool. Sherry's muted.
Please do that.
Yeah, I saw Sherry going.
Oh yeah, there's going to be some definite memes that come out of this one.
Sherry,
Yes, thank you very much.
Sherry's been doing some drinking.
Yes, we know that. Sherry, on the weekend, she's no mercy.
Only this much drinking.
Cheers, Sherry. Cheers.
Sherry's like this. Sherry's like, this is how much I drink out of a flat pan about this big.
Cheers, drinking. Cheers, drinking, buddy. Yeah.
Cheers.
I can't believe Martine's not drinking some.
I'm not scared of y'all.
Whoa, what?
I know, that's what I mean.
Why is Sherry saying I'm not scared of y'all?
To grab something to drink, man.
Oh my god.
James has now become a day drinker or a morning drinker ever since
James,
that one
you
episode.
had to work? Oh, you don't have to. It's almost Sunday, right? So you don't have to work.
I don't have to work today, no.
Oh, good. Just want to make sure.
I thought the max was Alex Bradley. Yeah, that's a pretty good stick.
It is.
What I've heard.
It is.
But he said AJ.
Yeah, but I know what he's talking about, though. The max is
It's AB.
pretty good.
The max is Alec Bradley, yeah.
So the cigar just getting more and more woodsy, like. It's not like oak. It's a different kind of wood. It get more.
That's what she said.
Yeah, right. It got more woodsy, but I can't tell what wood that is.
It's a dark charred, like it's almost like a mesquite.
Right? It's like some sort of wood tone, but it's different than like a normal cedar or oak. It's different kind of wood. It will go
It's-
nice
it's
with
a-
the whiskey, though. It will go nice with the whiskey. Like if you pair this with the whiskey, you're gonna get a lot of good.
If you're one of those people that really picks up some good like sweetness and shit out of whiskey, this would probably go really well with it.
And we're talking about bourbon, not Scotch. I think they will go good with bourbon, not Scotch.
Not me, don't ask.
Or like bourbon is more woodsy, whereas Scotch is more fruity. So I think it's gonna go good with bourbon rather than
Bourbons.
Scotch.
Bourbon.
Right? You know, this would probably go good with beer. Some beer, this might go good with.
Oh, I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
Yeah, it tastes like yeah, it's like a musty wood of some sort, but charred.
When's my package going out, Michael?
This week.
This week?
Yeah.
Did you get the 601 Black thing?
So this came in first. Those are right behind it. So I'll have those, and then it's going out. Because I wanted to make sure everybody got these.
I smoked a black a little while ago. I think it was yesterday.
It's good stuff right there.
Look at Martin's face.
I'm waiting to try it.
Martin's, I don't like this 601 Black. It's too much. I don't like it for Connecticut.
And then he goes.
Martin don't like nothing.
It's
He don't
got
like nothing.
it's got a hardcore cedar note with that spice, a little bit of strength to it. It's freaking bomb.
He's like Mike.
I'm gonna tell you what though. James will open it up. It'll be upside down and go. These are 601s. These are 109.
109.
You know, sometimes I'm wondering why isn't Sherry making like a video about pairing? Because if anybody, Sherry has the craziest pairing.
I do actually.
Right? Sherry can literally talk about her pairing all the time.
With the, you saw the leather rose with the Dr. Pepper cream soda zero sugar, right? That was really good, actually. That was really good.
I know you will drive some people crazy, but I think what's the guy's name with the unusual pairing channel?
Omar de Frias.
Right. Yeah. Sherry's channel will beat that one out of the water immediately.
I doubt that. I like him though.
No, because he goes with normal stuff, right? He goes with like either wine or bourbon or whatever. But Sherry goes like, if Sherry was gonna what I pair with, she'll have a list of 500 ingredients in one drink.
She's all fuck that. Today we having a watermelon cocktail.
And all of them will taste like watermelon. Yeah.
Watermelon. Don't get it twisted.
All of them are gonna taste like watermelon or peach. Yeah.
Breakfast, bitch, because a bitch gotta eat. You know what?
Right? Sherry's like, today I'm having a Mai Tai in a pineapple jar with I don't know, chestnut foam on top.
Oh my god, I was so disappointed they didn't have any pineapples for that drink. Just so you know.
I know.
So she added peach. She added peach. Yeah. So.
And then with the side of
pineapple on a pizza.
They were out of pineapples. How the fuck you run out of pineapples?
Well, you used them up all on your pizza.
No, Alfred, no.
Sherry, a famous Japanese person said.
We were in Arizona. They don't know nothing.
Sherry, a famous Japanese person said, if you have a pen, you have an apple, you can make pineapple.
I thought so too, but they didn't see it that way, Tony. You were there.
I was there. I was disappointed. I was there.
I was too.
Sherry, remember I say we should make him go out there and buy a pineapple and come back, right?
Yes, you did say that. You did.
Yep.
And I agree with you.
Do not make pineapples. Okay?
Actually, did they charge you less because they didn't give you the pineapple? And pineapple costs money.
No, they didn't charge me less.
They should charge you $10 less.
I agree with you on that, but they did not.
I wasn't thinking about that time. I was just thinking like, oh no pineapple. But now that I think about it, they should refund you $10 per cup. You have like 2 cups. So
I should call them. I'm gonna call them tomorrow. Okay.
And then they were like, "You're crazy," and then you're like, "No, I'm just a bitch."
I'm not gonna call them.
But yeah,
I should have called them though. I should have said like, what?
We should totally fit the character. So I want to talk to the manager.
We should Take a flight to Arizona and go to Breakfast Bitch. That's what we should do.
Jerry,
Let's
hey,
do
if
it.
you want to,
Nope.
we can do
Nobody said
another meet next
anything
week.
right there. Nobody.
That's an awful expensive breakfast.
It is. And it was actually. James.
It was, but it was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, but if
It
you
was
gotta add
good.
if you got to add the flight to it, you know, the cost of the flight to that breakfast, it makes it
Yeah.
really, really expensive.
It was good,
Yeah.
but they didn't have pineapples. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
On a side note, that reminds me. Did you guys see the tattoo from Brendan Wells?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Did you guys understand what the tattoo is? Because I mean, it
Oh,
looks
yes.
really cool to me, but I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw it, I thought it was tire mark.
It's
Yeah, so did I.
it's a tribal thing.
Yeah,
It's
I
probably
understand
has
it's
something to
tribal
do with,
thing,
That's
but
what it
from
looked
this
like
thing,
to
it
me,
looks
too.
like a tire mark.
Well, it probably has something to do with when he was in Samoa and all that stuff when he was a kid.
Right.
It looks pretty cool. It looks like it's gonna take a long, long ass time to finish.
I got it off. I
Here
don't
we go.
believe it.
How many try? How many try?
One try.
No, I'm talking about how many total of Laranjas of that you have smoked
Oh,
to get this one
I
perfect
don't know.
band.
This Azulejo, this is the first band I've got off clean because the other 4 that I've had when I was in Vegas. Yeah, no.
So yeah, I was
Came off
looking at
clean.
that tattoo. I said that tattoo is super cool, and I showed it to my wife. My wife's like, "Why did he put tires on his leg?"
Yeah.
And I read that
That's what it
post.
looked like.
Obviously, he's like, you know, it has to do. It tells a story of like, you know, about him, right?
Yeah.
But like,
Okay.
I couldn't tell what story it's trying to say. I mean, I know that it's a tribal symbol or something like that. So I was hoping that somebody could explain to me what those tribal symbols.
Because like I woke up and I was going to work and like he had texted me the picture. I was like, oh shit, that's cool.
I was chatting with him while he was getting it tattooed.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was like, hey, yeah, I'm going to the TPE, and he's like, what the hell are you going to the TPE?
So they went cheap. So they went cheapo with the bands on the new Laranjas, huh?
I think
No, it's the
our
same
Laranjas have
exact.
problem taking the band off.
Yeah, it's the same exact paper, all same exact band manufacturer, all that. No, I just got lucky and I was able to get it off.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I think
don't
it
think
has
I
to do
had
with
trouble
the
with
band.
the other Laranjas. Maybe I just got lucky.
Yeah, sometimes you do. Like I've had a crema like come off before. I've had a habano come off before. It's one of those luck of the draw where you feel really good once you get it off.
I
Yeah,
just want to
yeah.
say Davidoff band, they just come right off.
We know.
I hate when the bands just rip all the hell when you try to get them off because they stick together. Like why? It doesn't need to be, you know.
It was so funny because
it's just their paper.
I was outside smoking and I was like reading book and stuff like that, and my wife was right across from me. She was serving the net, and she's like, she already don't like the smoke smell, and she all of a sudden says, "Why is your cigar smells like burnt paper?" And I looked down, I was like, "Oh yeah, it is burnt paper because it's burning the band." Because I wasn't
did
looking
that-
like when you're looking at like I'm reading, I'm doing this and just keep smoking like that and not looking at it. And before I know, I like, oh yeah, it is burning the band.
I did that the other morning at work with a, I don't remember what it was. All of a sudden I was like, man, this thing tastes weird. And I looked at it, I was starting to burn the band. I was like, oh my God.
It's funny that how the band flavor will go in. You'll actually taste it,
Oh yeah.
even though it's on the surface.
That woman next to Val probably had the last of the pineapples.
Yes, she does. That's why we should have just, you know, kidnap her, beat her to death, and bury her in my
And-
backyard.
Gave Sherry the
Oh, there was-
pineapple. Yeah.
There was a girl,
Fucking
the
pineapple.
lady,
I was so mad. I was so fucking mad about that.
the lady that was sitting to the left of me, was like her birthday or something.
She had a
So
good
she was
time.
getting, she was like Instagramming everything. She was getting.
We
all
didn't give a
kinds of,
fuck about her.
drinking
We didn't
all
care
kinds
about
of
her.
shit.
Ooh.
It was
She
all
did.
about us. It was all
She's
about
a-
us and the Shadow Smokers Legion. Come on now.
She-
Come on now.
She's on her Instagram. She's like, oh my God, I'm at breakfast, bitches.
Well, fuck her on their Instagram. We didn't care. I was like, where is the pineapple? He's like, we're out. I'm like, how the fuck you out of pineapple? That don't even make no sense.
Didn't who was that that made a post about going to Burger King and they have no burger?
William Gallahan.
What?
Yeah.
That happened to me a few times.
What the fuck?
They're like, we're out of burgers.
I went to KFC and they didn't have no chicken. What the fuck? It's in your name. What the fuck?
So I go to like Popeyes and they have like a whole pile of chicken behind them, and it still takes 3 minutes to get your order.
Why would they be open if they got no chicken? You know, it's like
because they sell other stuff. They sell other stuff. They don't just sell chicken.
But chicken is in their name. Come on.
People go there to get chicken though. If you got chicken, just stay closed.
Yeah, I asked the same question. I asked the same question when I go to BK. They run out of burger. How do you run out of
KFC
burger?
means Kentucky Fried Chicken. Come on.
The only
If you don't have
reason
chicken, why are you open? Exactly. Thank you, James.
The only reason why the places like Kentucky Fried Chicken sell other stuff besides chicken is because maybe not everybody in the family likes chicken.
Sherry, I can tell you why they still open without chicken. Because legally they cannot close.
Well, they probably cannot, but put them in the drive-through. Thank you very much.
Right. I agree with that. I agree with that. You know, it's like at least put a sign so I don't drive in there. You know, if I drive in there just to hear it's like, welcome to blah blah blah. We don't have anything. It's like, why?
Exactly.
I mean,
How about the?
Do you want chicken or not? No, I don't. I want chicken, and you don't have none. What?
Popeyes
Chicken is in your name.
They didn't have that sandwich. They were out of that sandwich. Popeyes was.
Dude, okay, when I was in
Yeah,
Vegas,
fuck Popeyes too, by the way.
you know, all the hotels got a Starbucks and all that crap, right?
Okay.
So I was gonna get some coffee in the morning, and a lot of times they have a condensed menu,
Let's
right?
go to White Castle.
And they had like 5 different drinks, and I was like, okay, I want an oat milk, freaking honey latte, whatever the hell it is, because I can't stand their coffee, right? And they're like, oh, we don't have any honey, and then we don't have any more oat milk. I was like, well, just give me an Americano or something. Shit. I was so pissed off.
Why you don't have turbojet coffee is the next question.
And it was like $7.
They didn't have any honey, or they were calling you honey. Or
I don't
they were saying
know.
They didn't have any honey.
I don't know. We ain't got none, honey. Wrong state.
A KFC staying open when they don't have no chicken is like a boba tea store not having any boba and just saying,
Hey.
Thank you, James.
Oh, wait.
Thank you, James.
we don't have no boba, but we just give you some tea. You know. It's
You know,
like,
Yeah.
boba tea store.
Boba sans tea. Or sans boba.
No. You know, majority of people actually go to boba tea store and order a drink without boba.
But why?
So
I get it
because
I
that tea
order-
store, boba is just a side. It's just a topping.
I get
I want
that
my little
because
tapioca in there, man. My little tapioca.
Because no.
Why? Okay, why go to KFC if you don't want chicken? Why go to Burger King if you don't want a burger? Why go to a
Thank you.
boba tea store and you don't
Thank
want
you,
a
Martin.
boba?
Because boba tea store is a
We
tea
went
store.
to White Castle for what? We went to White Castle to get White Castle burger features. Yes, we did.
It's like you don't go. It's like you don't go to a Mexican restaurant and get American food. Like what the fuck?
Somebody want to send Brian a link? Why I explained this? Okay, so
it's like, yeah.
let me talk through this before we get move forward. Okay, when you guys say boba tea store, actually none of the tea store are actually boba tea. They are tea store with
I
boba
don't
tea.
even know what bubble tea is.
All right, they are just a topping. When you go to tea store, you can order any of the tea. I usually order my tea with pudding in there, so it doesn't have to be boba.
Okay, it's
I
like
just buy tea in the store.
It's like going to a Chinese restaurant and they say, "Well, we can give you some pizza," you know.
You know, if I could go to Chinese store and buy a pizza, I would. Just to taste how it tastes like.
No.
It's like we went to the
No.
grocery
Don't
store,
do
got some frozen pizzas we can sell you, you know, because we don't got no Chinese food today.
Dude, if they're like, we've got a pizza where we have duck, it's got fried duck and fried rice or some shit on it, I would so try it.
Put some pineapple on that bitch. Put some pineapple on it.
And yes, Albert, I saw your hands. What's up?
all right. I get what you're saying about the boba tea because I will buy cashew chicken at the Chinese place and that's gonna take off the cashew.
So you just want the sauce?
That's right.
Yeah. Why?
You're one of those people that goes, you're like, okay, I want a cheeseburger with no cheese.
No, here, Albert.
I like all the other
Friends
stuff.
a damn man.
Wow.
But they put too many cashews on it.
Albert. You
Yeah.
do know that cashew chicken without cashew is just Hunan chicken without vegetables.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
whatever
Albert,
they got to do,
Albert.
they do.
Albert's gonna be like going to a Chinese restaurant. I want Kung Pao chicken. Hold the Kung Pao.
They could actually. They will just hold the peanut and the spice. That's it.
Okay, so on the cashew chicken, what kind of sauce is that that's on that?
It's just what we call a compound sauce, but it's not. It's the base. There's two
The brown
sauce.
sauce.
All right. So in Chinese, there's two brown sauce. One is compound base, and the other one is General Gao's base. And every brown sauce that you eat that's not General Gao's chicken will use the compound base. That's why I say if you order cashew chicken without cashew, it's just like regular Hunan chicken without vegetables.
All right, there you go.
So next time you should order Hunan chicken, you get more out of it.
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah,
Did somebody send Brian a link?
He messaged me. I'll send it to him.
Yeah.
No, but see, with the cheeseburger thing, Albert's even worse than that because Albert will actually argue with them. He'll be like, I want a cheeseburger without the cheese. And they'll be like, you want a hamburger? No, I want a fucking cheeseburger without the cheese.
No, that is not right. Me and Martina going, you know where we're going.
Yeah, Sherry, don't mention that name ever again in front of me. Don't mention that name again in front of me. What happened to No One Left Behind? I was left behind. No one even brought me a burger.
Red, you turned all red, girl.
That shit was funny. I'm sorry.
We're
We're going to White Castle. Me and Martina going to White Castle. Fuck all y'all.
Twice without me. Didn't even bring me a burger.
Twice. We went twice. Yes, we did. Did we, Martine? Twice.
Sherry, that's not something to be proud of that you left me behind. I thought we were friends.
Welcome to the show, Brian.
Hey, how's it going?
Going great.
What's up, Brian?
It's a good thing it's a good thing we don't have a slogan that says "No Legion member behind."
We need to do that.
Right?
Yeah. See, Val says we all left behind. Nobody brought us burgers. I would have eaten it.
I ate them. I ate the burgers.
I know you did,
Val
Sherry.
Puts burgers in it. Val puts burgers in his hat, though. You know, he puts it under his hat.
Exactly.
Walks around with a cheeseburger all day long on his head.
Exactly.
Brian, I'm very surprised you want to join us.
I was on from early, but I had to wait till the kids went to sleep.
I did see that picture that you're on a high-rise building. Is that the new building you work in?
Yeah, that's the observation deck at the top. So it's opening in 2 weeks.
Cool. Oh my God!
Cool.
Yesterday I watched a video of a New York high-rise. It cost $135 million for an apartment.
What?
No.
Yeah, $135 million for that apartment. And that apartment, the guy walked through it and showed you all the cool stuff and everything. You know, this wood is directly fly from Japan. The stone is like acid wash, directly flown from Japan. And not one outlet in that house was like the GFCI. And none of the plug has USB in it. So $135 million cannot even buy you a USB outlet. So I left a comment on that video. I was like, not big deal, 135 million, right? Just like it's not a lot of money. You can just buy a freaking city and still have money left over after you buy entire Detroit.
Looks like Sherry laughed so hard she had to go pee.
$135 million 5-bedroom. I think it was 8,000 square feet on the building.
Wow.
135 million.
Wow.
Don't even have a USB plug somewhere.
Not worth it.
He's in the wrong state. You can come spend $2 million and get that much real estate here.
That's what I'm saying. I say 135 million. You can go to Japan. You can go to Tokyo, buy an entire street and 99 virgins, and still have money left to live 2 lifetimes.
Yeah. You get a freaking 300
million that bad.
That was crazy.
You gotta pay to play, my friend.
And the guy actually responded to me. He's like, call this number. Just tell him I sent you. I was like, what the fuck?
Yes, Martin.
Martine,
excuse me.
All right. I'm gonna head out to the other guys.
Not on purpose.
He's gotta go eat that pizza that he didn't share with anybody.
It's the alcohol talking. Martine is the alcohol talking, okay?
Pineapple.
No pineapple.
All right, Martin, get out. Talk to you later.
Pineapple on his pizza.
Okay, bye. See you later, guys.
Bye. 135 million. I cannot get over that. 135 million. Which dumbass buys that kind of? And the whole thing didn't even mention about parking.
That's another 100 million.
135 million. I was like, my wife was like, whoa, that's is that high price? I was like, not even Kanye is crazy enough to buy $135 apartment. $135 million apartment. Not even Kanye is crazy enough to buy one.
God, that's outrageous.
All right, and oh my God, the bedrooms are tiny. The bedrooms are tiny. 5-bedroom. I think there's 4 bathrooms there. Right, and oh my God, it doesn't even have a wine cellar or a smoke plate. There is no, you know.
It's a high-rise
cave.
apartment, right?
Huh?
Where would you put a wine cellar in a high-rise apartment?
Elevator all the way down to the.
Hey, if you have 135 million, I'm pretty sure somebody will make it happen.
I mean, you gotta have like a super fast elevator to kill.
He commandeered part of the parking garage and he made a fucking wine cellar down there.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you think of it this way, 135 million can build a small mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But I would say, how do you do a wine cellar in a high-rise apartment?
It doesn't even have a wine room. Like, you can put wine on it. There's no wine rack. All right? There's no smoke room.
Yeah.
There's no wine rack. Okay. There's only one good thing about this. Me and my wife is like this. Okay. Every bathroom has a tub, so that's a good thing.
Do you have a wine rack?
Do I have a wine rack? I'm
Yeah.
not a wine collector. Why would I have a wine rack?
Well, you know, anybody
I
that drinks any wine.
I have a whiskey shelf. For the whiskey.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. Yeah.
So did that
If you
guy
drink
have a
wine,
whiskey
then
shelf?
yeah, it will make sense. I'm not a wine drinker.
Yeah,
you know,
well,
if
maybe-
anybody want to collect
maybe-
wine, will be my brother.
Maybe-
But my
Maybe they
brother
only
drink
want
the wine
whiskey
before he gets
drinkers
to keep.
in that building. They only want whiskey drinkers.
Again?
They only want whiskey drinkers in that building.
There's no whiskey shelf on there either.
Yeah, but they don't have to have a wine cellar if everybody drinks whiskey.
It's one of those people that where he'd have that $135 million freaking high rise and then he'd never be there.
Well, a lot of people on the comments is that building's undergoing lawsuit with people with people living there. So.
Do you know what building?
Drink
Do you remember the
half
location?
a glass of
I can find out and
scotch
tell you.
You'll understand me better.
I can find out and tell you because I have that in common and people like. So here we go. It's called.
Our building is commercial only. There's no residential, so
I'm trying to find out. Hold on a second.
definitely would not be us.
We can order.
Okay, it's called. It's at the corner of 79th Street in Amsterdam. 24.
It's uptown and on the west side, so that's where a lot of the bread's at anyway. So
I remember somebody mentioned the name of that building.
Wow.
I'm trying to find out.
I could do a whole lot of shit with $135 million.
oh yeah.
I will build an
That's
entire cigar lounge mall, just all cigars.
That's a lottery. That's a lottery winning after tax for 135 million.
We can open up a hamburger restaurant and just call it the LTOB.
Oh, not to change the subject, but remember the what was the name of the place? Nat Sherman, the lounge that's on 42nd. It's up for lease. They have signs that they're trying to lease it, so they're definitely not opening up a Davidoff or something else there.
Hey, little guy cigar shop. Now's your chance.
Yeah, let me get right on it.
Immediately, you'll become a big guy cigar shop right
Hey
there.
man, the LTOC will get you started on that, bro.
Because they had it boarded up, and it kind of made it look like they were doing work in there. But last week, I think I walked past it, and it's you see the 4 lease signs and the contact information up on it. So it's,
They probably got it a
open
little
market.
bit so the new person leasing it can use it for something else.
Yeah, bare bones, so they could do whatever they want when they go in.
Damn it, I can't find the name of that building anymore.
The
Well,
problem,
the location
Oh,
alone, that's uptown, and it's the west side, so that's where all the cash is at.
Well, it was where the cash is at. Now there's no cash nowhere.
Somebody's gonna buy it.
I'm pretty sure they will. Yeah. I mean, the commercial building always makes money. I can't find it. That's sad. That's sad. Yeah. It does have good view, but I don't know what you gotta do with the view. It's not a $135 million view.
Yeah, over there, I guess maybe the selling point is that you're probably looking, depending on where, if you're, I don't know, for 135 million, I think you probably have the whole floor or multiple floors, but
it's a whole
you're
floor.
Probably looking, yeah, you probably have Central Park views, and then you have the west side, so you're looking at Hudson Yards and Jersey. So,
but still, that's not even the top floor. That's 79th floor.
Oh,
that's like a 90th floor building, right there.
Wow, she may keep going. She was here a second, and then she dropped back out.
Well, Bezos bought his place, and that's lower Midtown. And,
how much did Bezos spend?
Lord knows how much that was, but that was hella money though, and that was on Madison Square Park.
I'm surprised that any apartment in New York can worth 135 million.
Check. If you search Bezos and New York City apartment, I'm sure it's up there like that.
Well, he's buying Lord & Taylor for $1 billion, right?
I heard that. I think the Lord & Taylor building or store got converted into one of those Halloween shops just for the season. How big it is! Like it's supposed to be the biggest Halloween store just for the season.
I mean, that's
I don't know, 4 or 5 floors of Halloween costumes and decorations right there.
Wow.
But you gotta know that when you buy a $135 million apartment, you don't own that. You own the right to stay there. Because if they gotta tear down the building, that's, you don't have the land. You only have the right to be in that apartment. So 135 is way too crazy for something that could potentially not be yours. Yeah, I can't find the name, but hey, it is what it is. New York land doesn't make sense to me at that point, so I mean, you can do a lot with 135 million.
Dude, out here on the west, in the west part of the country, you could buy a whole lot of land for that much money.
That's what I'm saying. Like Michael, if I go to your area with 135, I can buy that entire city.
Dude, you could buy half our city easily.
Yeah, right, and have money left over.
Yeah.
For 135 million, you can do a 3-minute space flight.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's crazy.
Or you can fly up and spend 3 days without a toilet.
I don't know. 135 million. That's crazy money. That's crazy. That's the thing. Like, when you get so rich that you got nothing else to do, instead of go to Japan, you move the Japan stuff over to here in New York and pay excess money.
What do you do in outer space when your toilet don't work anymore?
You just shit in space. It's not like gotta fall. You don't have to worry about falling to the earth because it'll burn off.
It's not like you can fucking open a window.
No, see, you take a dump, put it in a bag, and then when you go to spacewalk, you just toss it. There's so much space junk out there. So.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in space, the last thing you worry about is like, what is that? Oh my god, it's a bag of shit.
I know, but those space tourists that went up with it when the toilet didn't work, they didn't have a spacewalk. They didn't have they were stuck in that little 3 days.
Everything burns off on the way down, so it wouldn't matter.
3 days. I mean, there's no way to get rid of it. It's like floating up there around you.
Yeah, I cannot justify that kind of price to be
like
out there.
It's like you spend 2 days playing Dodge the Turd, man.
So, Brian, are you ready to that meet? That looks like it's 2-hour drive. You guys keep telling me how short the drive is, and I looked at it, it's 2-hour drive.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm good. I just got to drop one of my boys off to my mom's house that morning, and then I'll come pick you up after that. So I should be in the city shortly after
Cheers,
9.
Sherry. Cheers.
Yeah, that's a long drive. I was like, wait, I thought it was gonna be like a 35-minute drive.
Oh no. It's in PA. If you're in Pennsylvania, so it's a little ways.
I just had to make it back on time, or my wife will kill me.
I thought Sherry went to non-alcoholic beverages here for a second.
You just let me know what time we gotta leave, and we'll be out. Don't worry about that.
We'll have to leave by 4. That's why we could not go to the Cigar International. That's like another hour drive. That doesn't make sense at all. So.
Where did you get that cup, Sherry? Where did you get that?
My mom gave me that cup.
Yeah.
Yep. She was like, I know you sit on your deck and drink, so here's a cup for you. I was like,
It's not one of them plastic ones, right? It's like
it's a solo
cup.
It's a red Solo cup on a candlestick base. Yep.
Really?
Yes.
But don't let that
My
fool
mom
you.
is the shit.
But don't let that fool you. Let me tell you this, okay? Sherry actually have another clear cup inside there.
I do, actually.
She's trying to preserve that cup by not using that cup.
I don't want to wash, I don't want to take all the butterflies and all the bling bling off of it. So, yep, there is one in there.
I see Brian smoking the Zeno.
Yeah.
That makes sense, Sherry. That makes sense.
It's a good $4.
But my mom gave me that cup. She saw that. She was like, "You're on your deck drinking. Here's a cup for you." I'm like, this is why I love my mom.
It's fish.
Support your habit.
She's about to be 80. She's going to be 80 on Monday, by the way.
Happy birthday to her.
And my son's birthday is the same day.
Oh, wow.
Yep, he was born on her birthday.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, and I'm going to be smoking. I'm going to go live on Monday in the Legion, just so y'all know. Because, my son's not here anymore, so...
Hey, Michael,
he will be 32. He will be 32 on Monday.
Hey, Michael, you still smoking the same cigar?
Yes.
You're kind of slow.
No. Proper smoking pace.
So what do you think at the end? What do you think about that cigar? I think that it is pretty good cigar. It's just it's not my favorite profile for sure. But I see people like
it. It gets a little toastier. The spice stays all the way through. It's good.
That woodsy tone is kind of weird. It's kind of earthy. It's kind of musty. It's kind of just not the normal wood. It's just.
Am I gonna like it? Am I gonna like it, Michael?
Sherry, you'll like everything.
I think you're gonna like it.
Oh, there you go.
So
Cigar Twin Powers activate.
It is a medium. Like it goes up and down. It's like medium plus medium, and it's just I think it tapers off to end as a medium. So
yeah.
It's a good cigar though. It is a good cigar. It burns well. I only had to fix it one time. But the smoke time is 1 hour and 30 minutes. All right. For a box press, that's actually not bad burning.
Yeah.
So. But between that, what else is new right now? Between that and the new Tainos, which one do you like better?
Ooh. Shit. Wow. Holy moly. Dude, they're two different animals. Fuck.
That was a lot of explicitives.
Yeah. The Taino, that's just a solid, all getting into a medium. Goodness gracious. After dinner, the Azulejo. During the day, the Taino.
The Taino's lighter in a way?
Yeah, it's lighter.
Okay. I'll smoke the Taino on Wednesday. We'll find out how that flavor profile works. I do like both the bands. The Taino band look kind of shiny.
That blue is awesome.
Right.
Is it still the same
it's
paper?
really good. That's a really good cigar, by the way.
Is it still the same paper? Because that's why I didn't like the first Taino, because the freaking paper, you couldn't get the band off without ripping it.
It's more of an embossed band. I didn't have any trouble getting them off.
I was enjoying the first Taino, and then I got to the part where it take the band off and it freaking ripped all the hell, and I was like, no.
That sucks.
That just
5.5 by 50.
Yeah.
It looks good. I like this band.
It's pretty. They did a really good job on that.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm gonna try
they
that on
maybe they
Wednesday.
learned from their mistakes with the first band, because the first band was like as cheap as you could possibly get.
That was the thing. Like originally, the original Taino, they were going to try to make that like a $14, $15 cigar or some crap, and like this super extravagant box and banding and all that stuff. And they got some input, and they decided just to make it to where it was a nice affordable cigar, because it doesn't have the flavor profile for like $15. It's right there where it's at like $8, $9 or whatever it is like perfect for it.
Yeah,
And then
I
they
would still-
went down the packaging.
I would still pay 15 cents more for a freaking decent band on a cigar. I mean,
Yeah,
I'll pay $20 more for a decent band.
dirt thin paper, you know.
Yeah,
you
because
can't
removing the band is part of the experience,
remove,
right?
period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So being
You
able
might
to
take
see the whole
off
band,
and
right?
it's like freaking, yeah.
That's why the what's that, was it the 601? When you remove it, it looks like a bomb, right? It looks like the logo. So that's
Yeah.
a really smart design, because he still bends up really nicely. So
Yeah, but that only works really good because you can pull the whole band off without splitting the paper in half.
well, that's
you know?
part of the design. It's part of the design, right? So
That's something where Espinosa does it different. They'll figure out the packaging and the marketing, and then develop the cigar for it. Where some people they develop the cigar first, and then they develop the packaging after. They do the packaging first, and then try to build the cigar to match it.
it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Either
like
way
that.
around, I can still develop a decent packaging and a decent band for it. I mean, come on.
I like how AJ Fernandez will only sign certain bands, and if you get that, you'll get a free box. That's pretty cool.
He only signed like 100 something bands. Like he didn't sign a lot of them.
Yeah, and if you get it, if it's on the back of your band that you smoke, you get a free box of
I
cigars.
wonder if this one's signed. I don't know.
It has to do with what time you buy the cigar too. You snooze, you lose on that one. So
This is like 2 years ago.
I don't know. I got a box of AJ's, and so far, I've won 5 boxes. Okay.
I don't know. You bought $5 and won $5. That's a pricey win, just to put it out there, right?
Well, I still got 15 cigars. It might be more.
Got a nice little ash going on the Xeno right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty straight.
You're making Jerry and me jealous.
No, you're not. So, while we're at it, right? Because I do see Jerry also got the big cigar. Right? There's 3 cigars in there. That's all 3 they have, right? That's all of them they have.
No, they have the bitter root also. That one's not in the sampler.
Oh, it's not on the sampler?
Yeah.
Look, this is how I
Yeah,
received it.
sampler.
I received everybody received a top box, I receive a side box.
Trust me, they had to be closed up when they got here because the boxes did not close well.
Yeah.
They did not. I agree with that.
So tell me about these 3 different cigars. Out of the 3,
So
which one you like the best?
Out of those 3, I actually like the Bighorn. I like the Maduro the best.
Which one is that?
That is the blue band.
The blue band?
Yeah.
I think that's the largest one in here, right?
They're all
show size, by the way? Is it
they're all
like another cigar though.
Is it
they're
a
all
little bighorn?
little Bighorn.
Is
They're
it?
all Toros except for the Yellowstone, which is the Connecticut. Everything else they have is a Toro.
So is this supposed to be a Habano, and then the third one is supposed to be Maduro?
Yeah, so the Yellowstone, which is the black band, is a Connecticut. The green band is a Habano, and the Bighorn is a Maduro.
It would be nice if they put the freaking name on it, because I just see the band. So.
Yeah, you're telling me.
It's pretty cool. I mean, like I say, I wasn't a fishing kind of person, so but why not try it, right? Why not try it?
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
that's what.
And my ship that I served on in the Navy was the Yellowstone.
The Yellowstone.
Nice.
Wouldn't a little Bighorn have to be like Dakota?
So the Habano is the strongest one. San Andreas.
Hey, I want to say James looked that up before he said something. I promise you that.
None of them. None of their stuff's really strong. It's all about that Maduro's about a medium. The Habano's about a medium. The Yellowstone is that one's real light.
Yellowstone.
And their bitter root, which is the other one, it's a medium also.
Yellowstone, 80-41.
I'll try that
That's my
next
shit.
week. What else do I have? So I have the Taino for Wednesday. I have
My
the
shit was
the Big Sky. I don't know why I call it Big Sky. It sounds like some sort of tribe name. You know, it's like little big Blackfoot kind of thing.
Big Sky Country.
So yeah, that's the smoke. For what it's worth, this cigar, I think it's different. I don't think it's for everybody, right? Now, there are some cigars that's for everyone. Right?
Yeah.
There are some cigars for everyone. This cigar is not for everyone, but it's interesting to try. You will definitely pick up some note that's like Martin worthy.
Well, if you're like that's when I put like the description. If you're somebody that likes what Espinosa does, it's going to have that inherent spice to it that almost everything they put out does. And that's like their signature because he uses a lot of Nicaraguan stuff.
It's different compared to all the other woodsy note I taste.
Mm-hmm.
I did not like the grittiness though. That grittiness makes me feel kind of weird. But the cigar itself is good. The draw is pretty good. Construction is pretty good. Smoke, it does put out a lot of smoke. If I turn the fan off, it's gonna cloud this place. So it put out a lot of smoke. Pepper burns your nose for sure. Don't try to retro hurl too hard on that one. And the flavor, I would say it's interesting. It's different. You get some identifiable notes, and then you get that wood. You're like, what the hell is that? And that wood, sometimes it turns sweeter, sometimes it turns more musky, sometimes it turns very earthy, but with a little bit of sweetness to it. So it's kind of like all over the place. It does transition, but I don't think it transitioned to any of the one that I like. It just transitioned to all three different kind of ones that I don't like. But I can see people like it.
I'm smoking it tomorrow.
Cigar either, so.
But like I said, like, you know, I smoked it right away. I was like, oh, there's something Hashimoto.
Oh yeah.
Right. It no, not the right way. So it's like, okay, it's peppery. It starts at a medium, and then all of a sudden you kind of go, oh, did it get stronger? And by the time you're like, maybe it didn't, and then it goes back to. So there's like one small section, I think just right before the medium point. That's when it gets a little bit strong, and then goes away.
I'm gonna smoke it tomorrow on the beach. I'm gonna let y'all know.
That's how you do it, Jerry. That's how you
That's
do
exactly how you do it. Because you wanna always smoke on the beach, Tony. You told us.
it. I know. I haven't done that yet.
I'm gonna be on the beach tomorrow. I'm gonna go live, just so you know.
So yeah, see, I haven't smoked on the beach. I haven't tasted the real White Castle burger. You know.
Oh my God, you have missed out, bro.
Whose fault is that, Sherry?
It is Martine's fault.
Okay, Martine's fault.
After all this rubbing it in she's been doing today, Tony's like, well, I hope we got like 22 close sitters tomorrow.
Hey, Tony.
Oh my God, did he just go there? Damn it, James. Damn it.
Tony.
Every
Tony,
close sitter in Virginia is going to be on a beach tomorrow. I can't stand you.
What do you say, Brian?
I could bring you some castle the day we're going to the meetup if you want. It's up to you.
Yes, bring him some, Brian.
What, the White
Just
Castle
do
in Pennsylvania?
Do it,
No,
bro.
New York.
Okay, yeah. See,
Do
that's
it,
how you
bro.
do it.
Do it.
And I need
Do
to
it, bro.
eat an actual one. Don't bring me a soggy one because we're at the place that we're chatting and somebody's talking about soggy burgers.
Well, the thing is, White Castle's made on a skillet, and they have the buns on there, so the buns do get soft. You know, it's not like there is some sogginess to it. So.
Okay.
Yes,
That's the way it
there is. But they're good as hell. I don't care what nobody
Yeah.
says.
I'll
Shut
make
up,
sure.
Michael.
I'll make sure.
Shut up, Michael. Michael, stop it. Stop it, Michael.
Finally, somebody that cares about their fearless leader.
No, but see, see, right? But I will make sure. I will make sure
Everybody put-
beforehand. I will eat some Beptos. Okay.
everybody puts White Castle down, and I get it, but I don't know, man. White Castle is
I
definitely a
love
guilty
White
pleasure
Castle,
of mine, man.
Brian.
I like White Castle.
I love White Castle. Me too.
I like
yes. Me and Brian, we on the one. I love White Castle, Brian.
When my mom and my dad first came to the States, my mom's brother was here first, and he took her and my dad to White Castle, and he ordered like 20 hamburgers. My mom had no idea of what it is, right? She's like, who's going to eat all this food? Like, there's no way we're going to be able to eat this. And when it came out, she couldn't stop laughing because they're so small, but they're good, man. At 4 o'clock in the morning when you're leaving the bar or the club, that's where it's going down. It's going down at White Castle.
Sherry's saying all the yes, but then she didn't eat that at 4 p.m. I mean, she didn't eat that at 4 a.m. She ate it at 4 p.m.
Oh, if you're fucked up, White Castle is the shit. For real. It's like Taco Bell, for real.
Oh my God. No, I cannot agree with Taco Bell. Taco Bell is not taco.
Well, it's not really, but White Castle is much better than Taco Bell. Don't get me twisted, by the way.
And in the South, they have a kind of White Castle, I guess, same. It's called Crystals.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know they have them in Georgia.
Crystals hamburgers. Yeah, I used to go and buy like a 6-pack of them in Georgia, you know.
Yeah, that's why I had them first, because when I went to Georgia
It's the same
to see my
thing.
wife
Same
and her family, yeah, it's the same deal. So
you just get a 6-pack of them, and they're like, and Crystals were square, you know, square.
They're the
buns.
size of those like Hawaiian rolls, right? They're the size of Hawaiian rolls.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you buy like.
Don't listen to Michael. This is the one thing we don't agree on is White Castle.
Terrible.
We're cigar twins, but we're not White Castle twins.
That's right.
I think he's okay with that. So
yes, I'm all right with that.
He is okay with that.
That's right.
I think he's okay with that. See, is there any announcement? All right, okay, beanies. I ordered it. It's delayed, so it won't be here for a long time. They have no supply. Okay, they have no supply.
I wait a long time anyway, so
yeah. Just so you guys know, it's gonna be a long time because like they literally call me and say it's gonna be a long time.
I just need a sticker. I need an Ash Queen sticker. My daughter was like, "Is he gonna send it?" I'm like, "He's sending it. Just be patient."
Yeah, I will send it. I just had to send the cigar with it, so you know it's there. It's almost done. So
I'm like,
Albert.
I have to have a infused cigar with that sticker.
That's what I'm saying. I have to wait for that to finish infusing. I don't want to prematurely give it to you guys.
Actually.
So gotta wait for that thing to totally dry up. Yes, Albert.
I know. I'm ready. I'm waiting for it.
So they're having to wait for the beanies to grow up. They're beanie babies right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do. Alfred.
I did order a special one just for James, and James is gonna wear it.
Yes.
He better wear it.
I ordered a special one. Make sure that they made it different. Just for
Oh, Jesus.
I expected that, yeah, but I had to go for that. I have to, I have to get in on that one.
Yeah. Should I change the colors for the logo too? I was like, I think about it. But yeah, right now they like, oh, it's gonna take a long time if you change your mind. I was like, okay, we'll find out.
No, it'll be a one of a kind.
Oh yeah, you will definitely be one of the kind.
Who wouldn't want a one of a kind Shadow Smokers League gear, huh?
You better rock it. So you better rock it, because I had to buy that one individually because it's different from all the others.
Well, for $30-something, and I better like it.
Yeah, right. So that's something different. But yeah, like I say, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. Supply chain disruption.
Summer.
What is it, Albert?
He'll get it next summer. It sounds like.
Yeah. Well, then it'll be perfect, ready for next winter.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's on the work. That will take a while, and I don't think we have enough time based on the disruption of supply chain. I don't think even if we start to make a coin right now, it's gonna make it next year. So I don't know. That might not happen. Because all the other places, like they're all from China, so you guys know that there's boats after boats like backed up in California. They're not going anywhere. So
yep.
So yeah, even if I order right now, you won't see it until late next year. There's no point. So yes, Sherry.
I want to ask Michael, when are the lighters coming? Knows what I'm talking about.
When I order them, that's when they be coming.
I need a lighter, dog.
What lighter are we talking about, Michael?
Trying a really sexy lighter.
Which one?
Yes.
It's a really cool pin torch lighter that Denise kept trying to steal from Brandon.
Yes. I need 2 of them too.
It's like a perfect. It's a single torch and it's like a little it's like a lipstick torch lighter. I think it's so cool.
Oh, you mean those candle lighters? They're called candle lighters.
That thing is so cool.
They are meant to use for candles because you don't have to reach in.
Thing's badass. It's like the perfect size. It is. It's really cool.
It's too small to put a logo on it.
I can't wait to get it.
Too small to put a logo on.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's so cool.
I still have to figure out that lighter project. We'll see that next year sometime. I don't know. We'll see. What else is new? Like I said, reminder, we have audit coming up November. So I feel like
I already pre-mailed it.
you can't pre-check in.
Hey, are you gonna have mail-in audit?
Yeah, mail-in ballots.
mail-in
All right,
check-in.
mail-in ballots.
There it is, just tradition when you post the audit is coming thing that everybody goes, I'm here. It's just-
So
Yeah.
what I'm gonna
They
do
get it.
different
They get
this year. What I'm gonna do different this year is I am gonna start. It's already been 2 years. We've been doing this for a long time, right? I'm gonna start not reminding. So
Yeah, that's what you said last time.
yeah, that's what you
no,
said.
last time I started to do less, right? Before it's every time, right? Now it's less. So this year I'm gonna be even less.
I didn't notice it being any less last time.
Yeah.
It's less. It's less. It's
And
definitely.
you said
less.
the time before last too that you wasn't going to keep reminding people.
Yeah. You keep.
Right. I
Yeah.
start to reduce the amount. The first time, literally, I think we
That's
made.
that's
about
also
45 posts.
tradition. That's also tradition.
No,
It is.
I'm gonna start not reminding people, and then allow, Michael and Sherry to just start removing people.
I think it's
No, I'm
famous
gonna
last
say-
words.
The
Famous
hell?
last words.
Okay, so like I'm doing it in a small increment, right? So that eventually people get used to it. But I think 2 years is almost 3 years now is enough time for people to get used to this. So I had to start kind of cut down reminding people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted all the time while you keep reminding people.
And then Secret Santa. This year I'm actually looking to do it differently.
Okay.
So I'll put out the rules and how it's done. differently.
Nice.
Okay. So but the basic stuff is the same. You can send whatever you want. It doesn't have to be anything. Okay. And just make sure you're tracking numbers. Right?
So how do you want to do it different?
Hmm?
How do you want to do it different?
How we assign the names gotta be different. Okay.
Okay.
Right? Because before I was using a way to assign the names. Now I have to I probably have people draw their name. So okay.
Don't put me in charge. I messed it up.
Okay, so we'll just do that. And I want to make sure people understand for the Secret Santa, you really need to send it out early because the later you send it, the more messy it's gonna be. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, in fact, if you're
Yeah,
thinking that
because
you're gonna
now-
do Secret Santa, you should be shopping right now.
USPS is now saying, "Oh, we're gonna be
Even
slower
longer
than
delay.
that."
So
Yeah.
We're gonna be slower than we already been.
Right, exactly.
so
Who
people
does
who's
that?
looking to do the Secret Santa need to start planning now. Don't try to get it at that Christmas sale. Try to get it before Black Friday, like literally. Because
think
if
I
you do
got
Black
my
Friday,
secret-
everybody sends stuff out at that time, and you're not, your package is gonna get lost, and the people who didn't receive anything is gonna be pissed. Right? So let's try to get that. Now I did thought about this before, where everybody sent to me and I'll distribute it, but that's gonna take even longer. So we're not gonna. Okay. Christmas raffle. This might be the first year where we don't have everybody win. So we have few grand prizes, and not everybody will win. Okay, and I don't know. Maybe people that doesn't win can have those leftover stuff. I don't know, the pins. Well, we'll see. I have shitload of leftover Arizona pin. These. I have shitload of these. Like I have enough to build a castle. So probably losers will get. Like if you didn't win something, you'll get. If my wife didn't try to shove something, you would just get. Okay, so that's those. Any other announcement? Anything new, Michael? Are you receiving anything new in the next few weeks?
I'm waiting on the Las Seis Provincias from Espinosa. That is like their top tier $20 a stick cigar that they put out. Yeah.
Ooh.
And Val, the audit is probably somewhere mid November. So.
Yeah, they're in like a pretty coffin, and it's got this really wicked wood box and all this shit. So we'll see when that shows up.
Is that a box of 10?
Box of 10.
So $200.
Yes, sir.
How does the box look like?
It's pretty. Look it up.
What's it called?
Las Six Provincias. Number 6.
Man, you make me spell. Okay,
It's like,
I got it.
it's pretty. It's very pretty.
Okay, just for that bin, I'm buying it.
Dude, I told you. It's nice. Very nice.
Are they gonna come in before or after you send my package over here?
All right, you can save me a box.
It's fancy.
But is it the LHB or the MTZ?
I can't remember what the new one is this year because it's different every year.
Oh, it's different every year?
Yeah.
But this one is old. So let me see 2021.
Because they did showcase it at PCA.
It's still that stained glass looking thing? No, right?
It's a little different. It's a similar design though.
Oh yeah, it is still stained. Okay.
Yeah, dude, it's cool.
It's green band. Okay.
It's so cool.
All right, I'll buy a box. Not that bad.
It's pretty.
It didn't say if it's got to be a limited edition.
It is. They only made so many of them.
Okay, yeah, definitely a box. Definitely a box. All right, cool. Yeah, there you go. Settle. It is $22. While 10 counts price of $220. 6-inch tall, 7.5 inches wide. On the Corio. Let's see what other information out there. So, did it say anything about the cigar? It didn't say anything about the cigar. 5.5 by 54 box press Robusto. It's a Nicaraguan Puro.
Let me see if I can pull up on my catalog here. Let me see if I can find anything.
Yeah, that box is cool.
It's very cool looking.
People on the screen want to see that box. I'm pretty sure you guys can Google it. You're probably better off Googling it, so I don't have to show
But that's $200 a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It is pretty cool. I will buy a box.
Yeah, it's called the Las Vias. The 2021.
I will buy a box, and if I don't like it, it's going to the Christmas raffle.
Dude, that is it, and that's a pretty thing to get because they're all in like little coffins and shit, and it's pretty cool.
LV.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Las Vegas. Okay. Cuban roots, blah blah blah. Yeah, it does look pretty cool. I like the band. I like how shiny that band is. Like, why didn't we get that last year?
How many boxes? Oh, Michael's gone now.
Oh, I'm here.
How many boxes did you order?
I don't remember. I literally don't remember.
I think you need that might sold out very quickly. So see, since I said it first, if he run out, it's not my fault. Will you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But since I said it first, I wouldn't be getting the last box. I'll be getting the first.
True.
Not my fault.
It's not going to be something that everybody's going to be buying a box of.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's not gonna be my fault. I feel bad every time when something run out. It's my fault.
$200 a box.
Yeah, that's a lot cheaper than I thought.
Yeah.
Pretty, all right, still. for a 10 count box, it's a $20 stick. That's steep for the average person.
I'll take the second box.
Okay.
There we
Hey,
go.
do we,
2 bucks gone. So before
have a
you even
question?
get it, you gotta run out.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there any swag that comes with the box?
It could. I mean, Michael does have some stuff.
What kind of swag? Are we talking like we talking
Oh, no, he
Espinosa
does
swag?
Does it come with swag? And it being a 10 count box, does that count?
Oh no, let's not start there. Let's not start there. Oh my god.
Let's see what kind of strings I can pull.
That would be pretty cool. I don't know. Talk to Brent.
Being the most
Exactly.
expensive box that expensive cigars that they sell. So
Is it the most expensive cigar they sell?
That is the most expensive cigar they ever come out with.
Oh wow.
20
I guess
bucks
it's
a
not
stick.
that. I guess it's not that bad.
See, Val's saying that's not a box, so he's on it.
It's definitely not a box. It's a container for the coffin. It's not a box.
Yeah, no,
It's a container
yeah,
for
we
the
got
coffin.
it.
It's a curio, so it's not a box. It's a stained glass,
Very nice.
right? There we go. Anyway, 11:02. We're done for the day. Again, the cigar is pretty cool. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. It's not that bad. It's one of those love and hate. I think that it's gonna suit a lot of people, and the few people that likes a more like a smooth, more like less peppery, more like less harsh cigar, then you
It's not
probably
your
won't like
wheelhouse,
it.
yeah.
But if you like those like hard pepper bomb stuff, like stronger flavor cigar, this will be the low end of that strong, but the flavor is out there. You can pick up the flavor really easily. So the flavor is very noticeable. The notes are very noticeable. Strength, it's iffy. It's medium. That's like Michael says, medium. Not, I wouldn't say any more than medium, but like goes up and down here and there. Average out to medium, right? Yeah. So I think Michael still have them, so get them. I think the box looks pretty cool.
If you want to try them, we got them.
Yeah. The box looks pretty
Wilson
cool.
said
It's just not my type of flavor.
Wilson said
I
there
know
better
if I
not
bought
be
it.
any swag.
I know if I bought a 5-pack, I am not gonna end up finishing it for sure. That's not my type of cigar, but it's
Right.
definitely for some other. If you like Maduros and you like that really dark woodsy flavor, that's the kind of cigar you're looking for. But if you like Connecticut, you like light Habano that doesn't really burn you, you don't really like anything Maduro, you might not. But even if you don't like it, I still say you should try this one because it has that flavor that's not like the other cigar. Right? So it's kind of different. It's pretty cool. Anyways, so that's it for today. Next Wednesday, I'll smoke that Taino. And there's not other new stuff other than, Espinosa Last 6. You guys heard it here. And yeah, that's it. So have a good night, everybody. We'll see you guys next week. Bye, all.